Hey, today I'm checking out my real Avid AR-15 builder's kit. So I've had this kit for quite a while, and I bought it with my own money. I picked it up at Cabela's, and it's just been a handy kit to have when building ARs. So let's go through the kit here. It comes with an armorer's wrench, which works great for castle nuts. It actually won't work for if you have a front sight base already mounted for the barrel nut. Because it doesn't have an opening. So I have another wrench I use for front sight base uppers. But this is a great wrench, and it doubles as a hammer, and it has this interchangeable hammer caps for depending on what kind of materials you're using. So there's soft plastic, there's a rubber, there's brass, and those screw into the handle, and it also comes with additional backup ones. And if you work through all those, you can get other ones. It has a front sight tool, so that is handy. That's made out of metal. Pretty sharp actually, but super durable. And it's got a front pivot pin tool, and this is really handy if you've ever struggled putting in the detent for the front pivot pin on an AR-15. This makes it super easy, and I'll show that in a later video how it actually works. But it's a nice little tool to have. Great part of the kit. This is a nice chamber flag. I also use it when I'm installing the bolt catch or the magazine catch. This is a little extension, so you put that in if you want to put some gap between the upper and the lower. And this is, it goes into the mag well, and you put it into your vise, and you can hold your rifle up by that. And it has a tensioning screw there, so you can fit it just perfectly tight. And here's a little tool where you can use it for pounding out different pins. It's also got pin holders in different parts, bolt take apart tool there. If you need to get the extractor off, it's got a plunger there for that. So it's a bench block with a bunch of different molded in parts depending on what you're trying to do, and it can be really handy when you're installing the trigger pin, the trigger guard pin there. You can line it all up on there, so that's a handy thing to have. On the other side of the kit, you've got all of your picks. These are just plastic picks. They can be handy for getting in and pulling stuff around. I don't use them too often, but scraping or grabbing stuff. But the punches I use a lot. Little tweezers to hold a pin if you need to do that. And then there's the ones that are flat, the ones with the little nub to help you hold the roll pins in place. And it comes with these great extended punches for the bolt catch pin. On this arrow lower, it's actually a screw and not a pin. But if you had an actual pin, it helps you not to mar up the finish on your lower, which is great. It's got a tool to remove clamshell handguards. And it comes with a torque wrench here. And this is just kind of an old school one where you just see how much torque you're putting on it. And then it comes with this. This goes in to where the bolt carrier would go, and it locks into the lugs of the barrel. And so then that way, when you're tightening down your barrel nut, everything isn't twisting and torquing on the upper. It's actually putting all the force on the barrel. Well, that is the real Avid AR-15 Armor Master Kit. It has quite a few great tools. Thanks for checking it out.